Hey everybody, thanks for sticking around, and now it's time to show you how everything went down on the high school football field.
We begin our high school football coverage tonight. The First Down Friday night, big game of the week. It's a big River City rivalry, and we got Nick Kuzma, who joins us now. He's live out in Morgan County. And guys, got more.
What's up, gentlemen? Happy first ever hour-long First Down Friday night. This has been a lot of fun, and let's just keep the good times rolling. That's because the River City rivalry in the city of Decatur checked in as our First Down Friday night game of the week. It's between Austin and Decatur, and though the Red Raiders have leads, in the all-time series, it's the Black Bears that have dominated over the last several years, winning 8 of the last 9 rivalry matchups. Let's roll the highlights. Football field tonight for the 62nd River City rivalry, and the home fans ended up having a ton to cheer about. Black Bears already up 28-0 in the second quarter, and they're in Red Raider territory. Jason J.L. Davis lofts one to the back corner of the end zone, and it's caught. Tremendous sliding catch by Jackson Potter. The extra point attempt fails, and Austin leads 34-0 at the end of the first half. We now jump into the third quarter. Decatur has the ball, but they're going nowhere. DeMarcus Orr is there for the sack. Just a super frustrating night at the office for Decatur, and a great one for Austin. And now the Black Bears, they want some more. Davis once again going to show off the arm, and Nashawn Bannister comes down with it, pinning it to the DB's helmet and holding on for dear life. And later on the drive, Quadir Lyle calls his own number. Reservations for 6 are confirmed. Austin blows out Decatur 41-0 in the River City rivalry, and it was a special milestone win for head coach Jeremy Perkins as he clinched his 100th career win.
I'm proud of our guys, and I'm proud of the accomplishment. And the guys that came before, it's a testament to them. 15 years, and it's my 15th year, so a lot of players have come through here that have done a lot of great things, and I'm proud of all of them.
Congratulations to Coach Perkins on that big win, number 100. He is also now 11-4 all-time in the River City rivalry. Next week, Austin opens up region play. They're going to host Sparkman, while Decatur is going to head to Jasper to open up their region play. Live from Austin High School in Decatur, I'm Nick Kuzma, Fox 54 Sports.
All right, thank you so much, Nick. Off to the Joe we go. Lee playing host to Bob Jones. The Patriots marched out to a big lead, already up 13-0. Justin Jackson throwing the swing pass to Colton Woods, and he will follow his blockers all the way down to the 10-yard line. It's 1st and goal for Bob Jones. That would lead to this. Samuel Monroe bounces it outside, and he finds the end zone. Touchdown Patriots, 20-0. Bob Jones leading, and we're still in the first quarter. Things go from bad to worse for Coach McGuire and company. Watch as his quarterback, Patrick Bailey, he's rolling out, he's under pressure, and he throws it across his body. You never want to do this, Simon, because INTs happen more times than not. It comes up with Calvin Sinwo with the INT. He will set up his squad in the red zone, and that will lead to another touchdown for Bob Jones. Thanks to Monroe. Sam Monroe, that's his name. Bob Jones led 27-0 at that point. Let's check out your final score from the Joe as the Patriots roll on to a final of 63-7. Next week, it's that Madison Bowl. Bob Jones against James Clements, while Lee will take on Southside Gadsden.
All right, up in Harvest, Sparkman welcomed Hillcrest. It's the second week in a row the Senators play a team from Central Alabama after losing last week at Spain Park. And we'd have to wait half an hour to get into this one started. We had some lightning in the area, but Hillcrest got after it early. Here's a nice toss to the right side. Bryson Kimbrough throws it right. Caden Smith catches about 8 yards out. A pair of Senators, they bring him down. It's a first down. Next play, Jonathan Rozier gets the handoff and receiver sweep. Sweeping towards the sideline he goes. He's got a first down and more. He bounces off a Sparkman defender before eventually falling down forward into the red zone. And 2 plays and a penalty later, Hillcrest will put some points on the board. It's Kimbrough under center. Handing it off to Jaden Scott. He gets a good set of blocks up front, falling into the end zone for the touchdown. Visitors go up 16-7 with under 2 minutes play in the half. They take that margin into the intermission. Now let's take a look at your final score. Hillcrest goes on to win by a final 31-10. Sparkman, they dropped to 0-3 against Hillcrest all time. Next week, the Senators begin 7A Region 4 play at Austin.
All right, there was a barn burner last night in Jackson County as Pisgah tried to get their first win over Fife in 2 decades. Highlights from this big battle out in Northeast Alabama next.
First Down Friday Night is sponsored by Regenesis.
Chevy gets it. I want it, and I can afford it can be one and the same. With Chevy Trax, a car and driver 10 best. The rugged Chevy Trailblazer. And Chevy Colorado, Motor Trend Truck of the Year. Chevy, all you want is all within reach. Connected by OnStar. Well-qualified buyers get 1.9% APR financing on all 2024 Colorado pickups when you finance with GM Financial. See your Tennessee Valley Chevy dealers.
When the classic flavors of bacon, lettuce, and tomato meet the classic goodness of Hardee's Frisco lineup, you get instant summer favorites. Introducing Hardee's Frisco BLT Angus Burger and Frisco BLT Hand-Breaded Chicken Sandwich.
Hi, Jesse Palmer here at Rooms to Go. My simple message, there's no time to waste. Our Labor Day sale ends Monday. Prime time for some serious shopping. Hurry in for big sale savings on beautiful furniture for every room. And here's a difference maker, interest-free financing for 50 months. 50! That's a long time to pay with no interest. So let's go. Get both great sale prices and 50-month interest-free financing. The Rooms to Go Labor Day sale ends Monday.
It really ruined everything. I should have done something sooner.
Everybody hopes that this won't be a big problem. Unfortunately, basement water, it always gets worse. Don't worry, we got this.
Great. Well, let's stop it from getting in.
The effects of water can be surprising, but you can. Put water back in its place with the free inspection from AFS. And now receive no interest on any repairs if paid in full in 24 months. Call or go online today.
You may come from a plug family, and I come from a no-plug family, but one day our great families will come together in marriage.
There's an electrified vehicle for everyone to fall in love with. Get offers on select models at the Lexus Golden Opportunity Sales Event.
Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast. Choose a famous made-from-scratch buttermilk biscuit with sausage and egg, signature gravy, or country fried steak. And now, enjoy breakfast till noon every day. Hardee's, goodness in the making.
And welcome back, everyone. For the second week in a row, the state of Alabama seeing a pair of #1 ranked teams from different classifications go head-to-head. Last week, it was in the southern part of Alabama. This week, it was right here in the Tennessee Valley as Fife and Pisgah squared off. Despite not being region foes anymore, Coach Pruitt and Benefield made sure that this game was played as a measuring stick for both squads. First drive, Eagles fly down the field and cap it off with a Luke Gilbert 2-yard touchdown. PAT was no good. Pisgah on top, 6-0. Fife goes 3 and out, and then Pisgah makes them play. Gilbert finding some time, throws it all the way downfield. Jackson Smalley comes up with a big grab right here. Touchdown, Eagles. 2-point conversion was good, Simon. So Coach Benefield and company, they're down 14-0, but not for long. Logan Anderson, look at that stiff arm as he takes it to the house right here. 49-yard touchdown for the Clemson commit. Fife down 14-7. Pisgah now with the ball as you see the cheerleaders doing those push-ups. Gilbert rolls to his right, then throws it back across the field. You never want to do this because interceptions can happen. The second INT of the night that we've seen in a situation like that, that's Hunter Latham. He puts Fife in good field position. Fife in the red zone now, 4th and short. Here comes Blake Dobbins running the misdirection, following his blockers, and gets to the outside, and he's into the end zone for a score. We are all knotted up at 14 apiece. Less than a minute to go. Eagles with the ball. 4th and goal. Gilbert takes off, goes airborne. Look at that big hit. He is stopped literally inches away from the goal line. Fife would take over. It was 14-14 at the break. Let's check out your final score from this one. Pisgah scores a late touchdown to beat Fife for the first time in 20-plus years. Final score, Pisgah 30, Fife 22. Next week, Fife's got another big one. They take on Collinsville while Pisgah takes on Section.
All right, off to the Shoals we go. Lawrence County Red Devils paying visit to the Rogers Pirates. This was a low-scoring first half. We had some action here on this chunk play. Look at Lawrence County's quarterback Parker Frost dropping back, hitting Braylon Dame with a dime. That's good for a first down. Drive would stall a bit, but kicker Christopher Lee puts it through the uprights. It sails in for the field goal. 3-0. Red Devils take an early lead. Next drive for the Red Devils, and it looks a little similar. Braylon Dame, he dives, and it'll be making a great grab on this time to his left side. It'll be a first down and more. A big defensive stop will put the special teams unit back on the field. Here's Lawrence County doubling up their lead. It's another field goal. It's 6-0 at the end of the first quarter. And we have to go on to the second for our next highlight. It'll be the second quarter of action, and it'll be a jet sweep called out. Ryder McGregory outruns the Rogers defenders, skirting all the way to the left side of the field for the touchdown. It's 13-0 at that point. And let's take a look at your final score as Lawrence County goes on to win this one by a final 27-7. They improved to 2-0 on the young season. Rogers drops to 1-1. Next week, Lawrence County visits Russellville in their 5A Region 7 opener, while Rogers goes to Sheffield in 3A Region 7 action. Mo?
All right, Columbia traveling to Birmingham last night to take on Huffman. Would that long losing streak end? Early on, Huffman on the move. Justin Nelson juking and jiving and rolling through the defense, knifing his way through the D of Columbia, and he would set up the Vikings in great scoring position. A few plays later, it's Nelson calling his own number right here, and he finds pay dirt for a touchdown. Columbia trailed 18-8 after the first quarter. Let's check out your final score from Birmingham as Huffman goes on to win by a final score of 52-14. They end a long losing streak, and they extend Columbia's streak to now 83. Next week, it doesn't get easier for Columbia. They take on Muscle Shoals, while Huffman will take on Pinson Valley.
All right, more high school action awaits after the break. A couple of schools with playoff hopes taking on neighborhood rivals. Stick around for more First Down Friday night next.
Tonight at 9, the Labor Day weekend is here. We'll give you a look at what to expect whether you're hitting the roads or the skies this weekend. Jordan.
Maybe you're staying home across North Alabama, southern Middle Tennessee. Scattered showers and thunderstorms are in the forecast. We'll talk about it tonight on Fox 54 News at 9 o'clock.
It just keeps getting worse.
These are telltale signs that water is shifting your foundation. But it's okay. We got it.
Oh, this is done growing in this house.
Okay.
Cracking drywall is just one sign your foundation is compromised, but you can. Put water back in its place with a free inspection from AFS. And now receive no interest on any repairs if paid in full in 24 months. Call or go online today.
Workplace injuries can happen at any time. Regenesis can help you get back on your feet quickly.
Recovery time is very expensive for businesses and individuals that are self-employed. And so businesses, we can get your employee back on the job very quickly without 6 months off the job and enormous medical costs. These procedures are very, very cost effective.
Free yourself of joint pain with Regenesis Gold Standard Stem Cell Therapy. Call or click today to make your appointment with Dr. Charles Lee.
You're not a number or a diagnosis. You're a person with unique health needs. And you deserve a community pharmacy that provides personalized care and budget-friendly prices. We're here to help you reach your health goals so you can feel your best and keep doing what you love. Visit us and experience the difference your Community Health Mart pharmacy can make. Here, we take the time to listen and care.
Barney, what are you doing? You gonna burn your starter up?
Oh, this silly squad car. I thought Goober had it fixed, but he hadn't.
Well, Barney, I'm sure it's something simple. Listen, but you come to the right place. Here in North Country, we got factory-trained technicians for Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, all in one location. And look, here's the good part. We don't have to wait 2 or 3 weeks or even months to get your car looked at. We'll get you in right now. No need to wait.
Barney, it ain't got no gas in it.
Doggone it. Don't tell Andy.
You've earned a break, so get to Aqua Living's huge Labor Day sale. American workers are the heart of our country. That's why all of our hot tub swim spas and cold plunge tubs are made right here in the USA by hardworking Americans. Hot tubs starting at $22.99. 18 models priced under $45.99. Catalina swim spas that heat or chill the water. Cold plunge tubs that chill to 37 degrees. Get 60 months no interest financing with 0 money down. American made, employee owned. Aqua Living's huge Labor Day sale. Go to shophottubs.com.
Watch Fox 54 Sports Extra Sunday at 10, only on Fox 54.
Now, your weather rate certified most accurate forecast. Fox 54 weather.
It is, of course, a holiday weekend. Let's talk about it. Temperatures are going to be a little cooler as we head into both Saturday and Sunday. Temperatures only climbing into the lower 90s. Got a high right around 93 degrees on Saturday, 91 on Sunday. Now, the only limiting factor this weekend going to be the opportunity for scattered showers and thunderstorms. Some of those could be on the stronger end of the spectrum, but we're not really talking about a threat for severe weather. Should you cancel any of your outdoor plans this weekend? Absolutely not. But should you have some sort of a backup plan? Yes. Maybe you're going to spend all weekend inside. Of course, there's great football to be watched this weekend, just like there was here tonight across the Tennessee Valley. Here's your Labor Day. 73 at 8 o'clock in the morning, 85 by 11, 92 by 2 p.m. on Monday. Plenty of sunshine, but an isolated shower certainly can't be ruled out. I want you to have a good look at the next 7 days. There's your weekend, there's your Labor Day, and then we're talking about the mid-80s through much of next week.
Local private schools were in action tonight, and on top of local bragging rights, region standings were on the line. Let's go to Madison for Madison Academy and Randolph School. Both teams looking to avenge last week's losses. These teams were blown out 61-7 with their combined score. Here you see the Raiders students getting rowdy. They had something to cheer for early on. Goal-to-goal situation. William Mitchell taking it himself, pushing it forward on the QB keeper. His Raiders sideline is hype. It's 12-0 visitors after their two-point conversion is no good. It's the final possession of the first quarter, so we will have our next highlight be the first play of the second frame. And it starts off with a bang. Joshua Williams gets the handoff and the blocks and the room to work. Here he goes. He is off for a 35-yard carry on the right side to put his team in scoring position. And they'd make good on that. Just a few plays later, Alex Kreider takes the snap, looks left, fires left. He's got a man, chucks it to the far corner. Jaden Etienne is there, catches it in stride. The men in maroon are on the board. The extra point would make it 12-7 with 11:33 to go in the second period. Now let's take a look at your final score from Madison Academy. Randolph, they go on to win by just one. They hold on 32-31. Next week, both teams are at home in region play. The Raiders host Plainview and the Mustangs host DAR.
Down to Morgan County we go. Here comes AHSAA. They're taking on Jackson-Olin. If you watch the online broadcast, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Tigers already up for a score, looking for more. Jaheim Pruitt rushes up the middle. Touchdown. Tigers point after try, no good. It's 13-0. Check this out. Bad snap for Jackson-Olin, and Porter Simmons comes up with the recovery. First and goal. Now Tigers are getting ready to punch it in. And guess what they do? It's Noah Lee calling his own number, bounces outside, makes it look easy right there. Tigers already up 20-0. We still got 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. More from AHSAA. Check out this. It's Noah Lee throwing it over to Brady Ho. Watch as he makes some defenders miss, and then he's off down the sidelines and stays in bounds. Touchdown right there. PAT was good. Tigers led 27-0 at that point. Let's check out your final from Morgan County as AHSAA goes on to win by a final of 41-0. Next week, Jackson-Olin, they've got a bye, while AHSAA also has a bye. All right, lots of points were scored in various locations, including Tanner and in New Hope. We got highlights from those places when we return.
Alexander Shunara is my attorney. He got me $375,000.
Alabama, you know who to call. Call me and let me be your attorney.
When you need inspiration, it's worth shopping Kroger, where you'll find over 30,000 mouth-watering choices with savings beyond low prices. Savings like digital coupons worth over $600 each week and up to $1 off per gallon at the pump. More savings and more inspiring flavors make Kroger worth it every time. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
The Make It Ford Summer Sales Event is on. I want that. Amazing offers and a great selection of Ford vehicles, including America's all-time best-selling SUV, Ford Explorer. Get the deal you need on the SUV you want. Make it Ford. Make it yours. Make it now. Get 0 for 36 plus 0 down and up to $3,800 cash back plus no payments for 90 days on a 2024 Explorer.
To everyone out there who loves Culver's,
the feeling is mutual. Everything's made fresh.
Everything. Everything.
It's our pleasure.
This is me and my happy place.
I wouldn't trade our Culver's for any other restaurant.
Culver's. We love our guests.
Love.
Love.
As much as our guests love us.
This is me and my happy place.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
I got $375,000 from my wrecks. That's why Alexander Shunara is my attorney.
Alabama, you know who to call. Call me and let me be your attorney.
Matt Olson and the Braves battle Bryce Harper and the Phillies.
Baseball Night in America, Saturday at 6 on Fox 54.
Fox 54 is looking for the Valley's top teachers. If your child's teacher goes above and beyond in the classroom, nominate them at fox54.com.
Fox 54 Top Teacher is sponsored by Calhoun Community College.
Fox 54 is weather rate certified as the most accurate weather forecast in the Tennessee Valley.
Hey, welcome back, everyone. Let's take you over to Athens High School. They were taking on Buckhorn. There was a huge pep rally today, and actually that is not Athens and Buckhorn. This is actually Colbert County and Tanner that we've got going on. So, Simon, that's you, buddy.
All right, Colbert County and Tanner. The Rattlers hosting this one against the Tribe. And we'll see what's going on here as this. Oh, look at that. That's not good. Mo, we talked about interceptions all night. There you go again. A bad pick six allows Colbert County to get on the board.
Absolutely.
It's Zyquan Horton. He's the one who runs it back to the end zone. Extra point is good. It's 28-0. And another failed run-in for Tanner. But while in possession, the ball allows Colbert County just to dominate this game. You see Brandon Thornton pass it off to Jashad Samples, rushes into the end zone for another touchdown. After the successful extra point, it's 35-0 Colbert County. Let's take a look at your final score. 63-0. Tanner doesn't put up a point. Next week, they're going to hope to do better on that one, going against Winston County. Colbert County, however, they face a tough foe, Mars Hill Bible School.
All right, looks like we've got DAR and New Hope coming up next.
Yeah, DAR, New Hope, and DAR, they got it on their opening drive. New Hope's first play from scrimmage. It's quarterback Lucas Terry, handed things off to Leighton Pohl. He takes it around the left end, broke not one, not two, but 3 tackles on his way to the end zone. He gets it in for the score, 6 points on the board. For the 2-point, to try to make it 8, and that was no good, so they'll settle for 6. It was 6-0 at that point. All right, 5 minutes later, New Hope goes up 14-0. And then later with the ball at midfield, here's New Hope quarterback Lucas Terry pitching to Pohl again, throws it back to Terry. Launched a bomb downfield, and it's Dawson Cameron. Strolls on into the end zone untouched. Trick play works. This time their PAT is successful. New Hope goes up 21-0 a little over 2 minutes ago in the first quarter. All right, DAR turned the ball over in the ensuing drive, and New Hope made them pay. New Hope's Lucas Terry passes to the far corner. Van Metford for the score. The point after puts New Hope up to a commanding 28-0 lead. Can they hold on? Let's take a look at your final score. They do. 69-0. Back-to-back highlights, Mo. No score. 2 teams, Tanner and DAR, they got some work to do next week. Those DAR squad, they're going to take on Madison Academy. New Hope, they get to put their feet up and rest. They've got a bye week. All right, coming up, we go west of I-65. Teams in Athens, West Morgan, Hatton, and Clements. They are all on deck. Stick around for Fox 54's First Down Friday night.
You know what that means? Back to school days and big savings.
It's back to school time, and University Kia has the first lesson in saving. Right now, get up to $5,000 over Kelly Blue Book, fair market value for any trade. Drive home in a new 2024 Kia Telluride for just $359 per month. New 2024 Kia Fortes are only $159 per month. If you bring home $350 per week, we want to approve you for your new Kia today. Only at University Kia.
Introducing Zaxby's new chicken finger tacos. One with pico and creamy chipotle ranch, and the other with bacon and avocado ranch. Chicken experts since 1990. Taco experts since now. Woo, saucy! Zaxby's.
As soon as I called Tyler Mann, from the beginning, I was just very comfortable. He eased all my stresses and fears.
Tyler always was open and honest, and he was always just straightforward.
I called Tyler Mann in his office. They handled everything from the insurance and the medical bills.
He did what was right, not what was just easy. He just dug in, and I just can't say enough wonderful things about him and his firm.
I am so glad I called Tyler Mann.
After a car wreck, I'm your man.
You gotta find your people, the ones that make you feel alright, the kind you wanna stay up with all night. You gotta find your people, the ones that make you feel whole. They won't leave your side when you lose control. The ones that don't let you lose your soul.
At Papa John's, we know quality. Handcrafted pizzas, always served with extras. Better ingredients, better pizza. Better get you some Papa John's. Get a free bread side when you buy any large pizza with 2 toppings or more using code TASTE.
All right, welcome back, everyone. Let's take it to Athens. This time, I am correct. The Eagles running out to a nice crowd. Of course, they had a big pep rally. They let kids out of school. I had to find something else for my son to do for a number of hours because of early dismissal. All right, here we go. Athens leads with the ball, and they are moving the ball down the field. Brogan Gross throws it to Xavier Edwards. He was wide open, gets to the end zone for the Golden Eagles. They're up 7-0 with that extra point, which is up, and it is good. Now, kickoff coming over from Athens as they send it over to Buckhorn. And Jaden Crutcher taking in the ensuing kickoff. However, he is going nowhere. Actually loses the ball, but it remains with them because it went out of bounds. Buckhorn now, Justin Sumblin throws it over to Shamarian Ladra, and he fumbles. This time, Athens recovers it. Golden Eagles with great field position. So, head coach Cody Gross tells his son, Brogan, let's throw the ball again and get it to the end zone. And he finds a wide open Aiden Lovell for a touchdown right here. Golden Eagles flying out to a 14-0 lead. And they flew to a big victory tonight, Simon. Here's your final score from the city of Athens. Golden Eagles 42 and Buckhorn 7. Next week, Buckhorn's got another big one. They take on Gadsden City, while Athens will take on Coleman in a battle of teams with the black and gold.
All right, over to Trinity we go. West Morgan hosting region foe Brooks. Last year, these teams combined for 136 points in a Week 2 shootout. But the defenses were the ones who showed up in this year's edition. After West Morgan forces a punt, it's handed off to Makari Johnson. He finds some running room. Oh, he even almost nods at the defender. He says, yep, that's mine. First down and some. And later on the drive, West Morgan has a touchdown called back. They now face 4th down and a pack of line surge on the ball carrier. Cooper Wood and Sailor Pinniger, they first make contact. Brooke turns West Morgan over on downs. And the Lions appear to find some offensive momentum on the ensuing drive. That all comes crashing down because when Brooks' quarterback drops back, looks up, throws it, it's picked off. Served it right up to Makari Johnson. He's able to get a decent return. Finally brought down, but he is done so in Lions territory. Mo, that's 4 picks in the highlight reel tonight.
Absolutely. Defense wins championships. You know that.
Yeah, that's coming from you, the former DB. And then once the offense takes over, Johnson gets to finish the job. He cuts back, finds the end zone for the first score of the night. Let's go on to take a look at your final score. 42-10, West Morgan and Brooks put up some points combined in this year's edition. Not as much as 136, but we'll settle for 52 this time around. Brooks, they take on Hatton. West Morgan, they visit West Limestone next week.
West Morgan looking just as good as they did last year. All right, let's head a little west of Athens as Ardmore takes on the Clements Colts. And the fans, they were ready for this one. A lot of highlighter colors and safety equipment out there. First quarter, Jake Fleming tries the keeper and he gets through a wall, but he could not escape. Then the coach will go for it. On fourth down, it's Fleming trying to get it over to Colin Black. However, the ball will be batted down by the defense, so the momentum will shift over to the Tigers. So here we go. It's Alex King, hands it off to Xavion Hawthorne, and our cameraman will find him right there, picking up a first down as he drags defenders down the field. Then it'll be King looking for a wide open man, and that'll be Chance Sylvester. Take a chance on me, he says, and he takes it into the end zone for a touchdown right there. 6-0 was our score at that point as our cameras left. But then after that, Ardmore decided to score 23 more points. They go on to win via shutout by a final of 29-0 over Clements. Next week, Ardmore will take on Priceville, while Clements will take on Colbert Heights. Hey, let's take a look at some other scores from out in the Shoals area. It was Hatton coming up with a 28-21 victory over Deschler. Next week, Deschler will take on Danville, while Hatton will take on Brooks. And we had another big one out there in the show, Simon.
Yeah, Muscle Shoals, they go on to win this regional rival. Not regional in the formal sense of the AHSAA standings. We got a big-time matchup out in Northwest Alabama. 31-13 is our final score from Muscle Shoals High School against Florence. Next week, Florence visits Albertville. Muscle Shoals, they go to Columbia.
Absolutely. All right, we got one more segment to go, so don't go away. Gunnersville and Fort Payne, and this was quite a matchup out there in Northeast Alabama. First Down Friday night. The final segment of 60 Minutes is next.
Regenesis is Alabama's premier stem cell therapy center. Dr. Casey Wardynski on the Regenesis difference.
Regenesis is the place to go if you want to save your joints, you want to have minimal downtime. If what you're doing in life is important and you don't want to be putting aside the things you love, this is the place to come to maintain your youth and to put more life in your years.
Free yourself of pain with Regenesis. Call or click today to make your appointment with Dr. Charles Lee.
This was it? We shouldn't have ignored that musty smell and been breathing this for so long.
I understand. Lots of people don't realize that mold feeds off moisture in their crawl space.
Well, let's cut off the cause of this mold.
A musty smell is just one sign your crawl space is compromised, but you can. Put water back in its place with a free inspection from AFS. And now receive no interest on any repairs if paid in full in 24 months. Call or go online today.
You've earned a break, so get to Aqua Living's huge Labor Day sale. American workers are the heart of our country. That's why all of our hot tub swim spas and cold plunge tubs are made right here in the USA by hardworking Americans. Hot tubs starting at $22.99. 18 models priced under $45.99. Catalina swim spas that heat or chill the water. Cold plunge tubs that chill to 37 degrees. Get 60 months no interest financing with zero money down. American made, employee owned. Aqua Living's huge Labor Day sale. Go to shophottubs.com. You've earned a break, so get to golfcarts.com for our huge Labor Day sale. You work hard every day. You deserve to play even harder with a luxury golf cart from golfcarts.com. All of our premium golf carts are made by American workers in the heart of East Tennessee. Save thousands with never-before-seen prices starting at $69.99. Get 60 months, no interest financing with zero money down. Bad credit, no problem. Everyone's approved. American-owned, made in Tennessee. It's the huge Labor Day sale at golfcarts.com. Work hard, play harder.
Universal Basic Guys premieres Sunday, September 8th on Fox.
All right, let's take you back out to Northeast Alabama. Fort Payne taking on Gunnersville, and the people at FPTV have us hooked up with the highlight. Fort Payne up 5-3. I am not kidding you. 5-3 when Dax Vornador does the swing pass to Caden Adams, and he is tackled right there at the 1-yard line. So that will set up this. Carter Tinker going up the gut and untouched for a score 12-3. Fort Payne now on top. And they weren't done just that. Check out Bornador here, the swing pass over to Brandon Oliver. And Oliver is going to scoot his way to the end zone for a touchdown. Fort Payne on top 19-3. Looking real good right there. But Guntersville makes an epic comeback, now down 19-16. They take the lead here. Street Smith with the QB sneak for the touchdown. Guntersville takes the lead for the very first time in this one. And let's check out your final score from out there in Fort Payne. Guntersville goes on to win in a come-from-behind victory by a final score of 23-19. Next week, Guntersville will take on Brewer while Fort Payne has a bye. And Simon, guess what? We got those Muscle Shoals Florence highlights.
Big game out Northwest Alabama. Student section fired up as you can see it in this river rivalry. Falcons get on the board early with a long kick from Chandler Dixon.
It's good.
See the fans getting in there. Yep, that counts as a highlight because it counts as points on the board. Now here's a Trojan turnover ball on downs to their first to go. So here comes Florence. Kalan Trippett taking names and ankles along the way. Huge gain, first down, and then some for Florence. So this drive doesn't go on a whole lot further. Dixon doubles the Florence lead. Another 3-ball up and in for the Falcons. They wouldn't keep the lead for long. Jacquez Green crosses up a defender on this next play. Gets the hand up. Oop, there he goes. Bye-bye. He's all the way in for a touchdown. Trojans take a 7-6 lead at that point. Let's go on to your final score. 31-13. Florence, they take on Aberville. Muscle Shoals goes to Columbia.
All right, everyone. Tell them about MVP, Simon.
Now, did you see a great performance this week? If so, then nominate that player for the First Down Friday night Most Valuable Player of the Week submission. Just send an email to news@fox54.com. You can head over to the MVP section of the sports page on fox54.com.
Absolutely. And of course, it's a simple process.
Yep.
Of course, all you need is the player's name, their school, their position, and most importantly, we need the stats from the last game. Stats are very important because we know they are great citizens of the community, they are great students, they are great athletes, but we need to know what they did on the playing field this week.
We had so many great games this week, and it's so crazy. Only 2 weeks of high school football so far, and we've had a full show each time. We've had to cut stuff down because we had so many highlights.
Absolutely. And of course, that is sponsored by Whataburger. Thanks for tuning in on the 60-minute edition of First Down Friday Night. For the entire crew, he's Simon Williams. Nick Kuzma is out in the field. I'm Mo Carter. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next time.
First Down Friday Night is sponsored by Whataburger, your community Health Mart pharmacy, and Regenesis.
You're not a